Hello, everyone. This is Grand Madam. Thanks for dropping by. I had to hop in just for a few moments and give a little update on what's going on. My question is, what in the devil is going on down there in Texas? And well, well, we're getting ready to see. Okay, but first, oh wait a minute, you're seeing too much. Hold on a second. All right, there we go. Thank you for dropping by. For those new to my channel, thank you for popping in to see what's going on. And for my old vets and my old friends, thanks for coming on by. We got to talk, y'all. Hello. Hey, sweetie. How are you? And so I'm going to wait a few minutes for some folks to come on in. And the way we do things here at the Grand Collective. Nellie, hello, hello. We first do a little breathing exercise to get us centered and calm. And then we do the reading. Now, in between, I have some bells to help us get in the mood. Gael, hello, how are you? Or is that Gail? Hello. Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh, we got to find out. Yeah. And, sweetie, you know they're my age, right? They're baby boomers. Talk about reading, not reading the room. What are they're older than I. They look older than I, so they're the older baby boomers. When I was a teenager watching stuff on the news, Civil Rights Act on the news, they were outside with their marching signs or throwing bricks for real, opening up the fire hydrants. And hi, Laura, how are you? Uh-huh. Come on in, come on in. Well, we have enough. Let's get started. I'm not going to be on here long, maybe a half an hour. I just want to know what the consequences are. Okay. You're in District 33? Okay. Yeah. It's for the rest of the month. It's for the rest of, some have gone to Chicago, others have gone to New York. And it occurs to me, these people have plans. Okay. So let us get started. We're going to breathe in through the nose for 3 seconds. Hold it for 3 seconds. Exhale out through the mouth for 3 seconds. So let's begin so we can get started. Hold it. Exhale. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hi, Charlotte. Now you can do this for yourselves also, but I do 3 seconds because I'm on a platform here, public platform. You can do this for, if you really want to be impactful and get into a zone, 5 seconds each. 5 seconds through the nostrils, hold for 5 seconds. 5 seconds, exhale. If you really want to take it there, 7 seconds or 12 seconds. Okay. All right. Now, where was I? We're going to find out. Oh, let me explain what's happening in Texas. There is a pattern. And see, this is why I'm so interested in what's going on next. The Republicans in Texas have this habit of, let's say, redistricting an area like weeks before an election. Well, elections are getting ready to come up. So they're going to wait till, I guess you would call it the proverbial last minute, to go back and redo a whole map of the whole area, which would give them 5 additional seats. Now, they've been doing it for years. But this time, it was discovered that the orders came from the White House. And that is what sets the Democrats off this time to take some action. Now, there are 25 Republican seats in the legislature and only 12 Democratic seats. But they still need, this is where I get confused. Their quorum, they consider a quorum. They need, I'm listening to the newspaper. They said a quorum of 100, but a quorum is 15. But anyway, certain number of people there, both sides there In the legislature, they have to vote on the redistricting. They have to vote on these maps. Okay, they already have the maps now, and to prevent from having to do that, I do, and not all the Democrats, but those that were there or were expected to be there, the sitting Democratic legislatures, they just took off. They left yesterday, and they even had a commuter jet. That was the one. One went to Chicago, one went to New York. Now, that vote, they can wait on that vote for the rest of the month of August. So I'm guessing they're going to be gone for that long. I don't know. But in the meantime, when word got back to Feloniqua, he got pissed and told Governor Greg Abbott to have every last Democrat that didn't show up arrested. And the only way he can do that, basically, he has to vacate their seats first. In other words, they're fired. They have, they can't be fired because they're elected, but they have to be, their seats have to be vacated. So I don't know pretty much what that's going to be all about. I'm here tonight because I want to find out the consequences of that. What, when you try to arrest the other party, I know they have laws about stuff like that. They've got to have laws about stuff like that. So what are the consequences of these actions here? Because Feloniqua he's stuck he's got both feet in it already. Now it's going to be up to his neck and doo-doo some more. And the people, Texas has been known for as a red state since Trump has been in, first term and this term. But the people are ready to flip. And they're still very, very, they have not recovered. This is from those floods, from losing those children. The people are up to here. Okay. And so this is going to be quite interesting to see. First of all, let's we pretty much know what's behind the redistricting. I'm going to use what's lies beneath to see what. Tell us about this. The Democrats have run away to Chicago and New York. What can they expect on their return? What can they expect from there when they get back to Texas, I guess, in September? I thought they were only going to be going a week, but after listening to the news, I think it was MSN today, this evening, it might be longer, much longer than 1 week. It's like they're closing the session, the full session. Mm-hmm. So nothing is going to get done. Not just the redistricting, the voting on, there will be no votes on anything possible. And California, Newsom in California, Kathy Hochul in New York, state of New York, is planning on doing the same thing in the event something goes shady in Texas. So basically, it's if you mess with them, if you arrest them, then we're going to do the same thing. And nothing is going to move forward on the state level. And the president is not supposed to pick up the phone and talk to the governor and tell him what to do. Okay. Georgia too. Okay. But see, they can get away with it. We'll see. Okay. Let's see. What is behind all this redistricting? Well, we know, but I just want to see what the cards have to say, What do the cards have to say? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Hit the likes. Mm-hmm. Hit the likes and subscribe. You can hit my donation thing too. Hey, Sheila. All right. And here we go. Oh, look. Breaking of the contract. Yep. Okay. They've broken ranks. Yeah. Texas legislature's falling apart. Yeah, some bad choices were about to be made, or maybe they were. I don't know. Yeah, that's what's behind it. Haterade. Game over for Texas. Okay, so All of their they don't have their FEMA. They have nothing. Those people have nothing. Okay. Bottom line is, I hate nothing about you. Okay. Already knowing the tea. Already know the tea. And evidently, some of the folks down there don't want to hear anything about it, Greg Abbott. But you check yourself, is the message from the cards. Let me put them over there. Okay. All right. What are the consequences? What are the consequences? No, but nothing. Nothing. Oh, not yet. Not yet. In NJPR, girl, not yet. We're not going over there yet. Okay. Okay. Of what are the consequences of the Democrats fleeing Texas to prevent a vote on the redistricting of Texas? That's the whole state. What are the consequences? What can be expected? And quite frankly, looking at Governor Hochul, they were sitting at that ceremonial desk where you have your flanked by your other representatives on both sides. They looked like they were having a meeting about just that. And so did Newsom. Very, very official. And not for the public, just for them. So they may be getting in preparation to do the same thing that the Texas Dems are doing. So what is the consequences for the Texas Dems, or for the state of Texas, now that the Dems have left because of the redistricting? This is going to be interesting. Disappointment. Okay. Regret. Okay, we have regret. The regret of what? This is them abandoning their posts. That idea is spreading. This is the Empress. Things are going to expand. Oh boy. Recovery. This is a battle. This is recovering from a defeat. Not 100% yet, but you're getting there. Oh boy. Here's the split. 3 of Swords. Fell unequal. Well, this might be Greg Abbott, okay, because he's the one. Yeah, they're offsetting the manipulation. That's exactly. Let me show you what that does. It's going to work. It looks like this. Oops. No, that's it. Yeah, that's it. The top card is the 5 of Pentacles. What the 5 of Pentacles sideways? Well, this reading anyway, this spread anyway, it talks about the point of contention. The point of contention is the manipulation. It's the 5 of Swords falls right under the point of contention, which is the abandonment here. It's going to work. I want to put down a few more cards to see what else is getting ready to go down. Money. It's about the new way of doing things. Okay. The Dems are fighting back. The money is going to be frozen here. What is going to be? They've taken a new direction. They've taken the fight in a whole different direction. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. And see, what started it all was, the Republicans have been doing this for eons. But when they found out that Trump was behind it, that's them leaving. The Knight of Wands. And they're talking about doing some introspective work while they're up there supporting Chicago and New York. New alliances are forming. That's the Lover's card. I'm sorry about the naked. Yeah. New agency. I think the Dems are going to be very happy, and maybe the public quite soon. Quite soon. They still have to cast off a lot, clear out and clarify a lot of confusion. That's the Seven of Cups. Mm-hmm. Things will no longer be the way they used to be. Okay. Anxiety is building. Yeah, the Republicans are scared, and so is Trump. The truth is coming out on what has been done, how votes have been taken, and all that good stuff. Hi, Patricia. How are you? Yeah, it's just going to be a matter of time. So, okay. Okay, here we have folks jumping for joy over here. That could be Texas, New York, and Illinois. Hmm. I want to know when the Democrats get back from their trips in September or whenever they get back, will they be arrested? No, they will not. Oh, no, they won't. Okay. That's a big no. That's a really big no. Huh. But I do have a feeling that one might. I do. I just have that nagging. You have that nagging sensation. Hey, Kat, how are you? I have that feeling that maybe one, but they're not going to be in there long because I don't know. I don't know. Let's look at, and then I'm going to come on off. Uh, will the pendulum, now that the Democrats have left and they won't get, I wish you'd see the size of that lanternfly on my window. No, don't, no. Pardon me, he is not coming in here. Excuse me. Mm-mm. Thing is that big. They're pretty. I don't have any crops for them to eat and destroy, but don't come in my room. Don't come in my house. Where was I? Will the Texas midterm elections be fair and balanced? Will they be fair and balanced now? Yes. Yes, they will be. They will be. Okay. Now, okay, let's look at the redistricting and will California, state of California's midterm elections be fair and balanced? California's good. Okay. Yeah. How about, yes, New York? Will New York's elections be fair? Midterm elections be also fair and balanced? All right, so they'll be good. They'll be good. So I don't think anybody's going to jail. Have I looked at Trump Dump Dump for August? Let me look for August. Since we're in August and we're still, oh no, we just missed the throes of the new moon, so the full moon is waxing now. Let's look at Philoniqua for the month of August. That's my last question. Okay. How was your weekend? I hope it was good. Let's see. Okay. Oh, they're using Obama as a distraction, a distractor. That's why he's ignoring them. They can't touch him. They know that. He has presidential immunity, compliments of Philoniqua himself. But I still wouldn't push it with him. He knows people too. What's going on with Philoniqua for August? What can be expected? What can be expected with Philoniqua? Because in August, a lot of other readers kept feeling something big coming down on him for August, including resignation. I think that one came from me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. After this, cat, it might be because those Texans are pissed. Hello, Shirley Troop. How are you? Good evening. So, what can we expect for Feloniqua, the president, for this month, for August? What's in store for Feloniqua? What's in store? Uh-huh. Okay, that's it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Boom shakalaka laka. Boom shakalaka. The tower. The tower. So things are going to be quite disruptive, sudden, explosive. Glad I'm not him. That's the energy of volatile energy around him now, right now. Something's not right, quite right with the crypto or the money. It's slowed down. Or is there concern? No, there's money starting to trickle. He doesn't have the money for that big ballroom. Okay. So he's money is slowed. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, this is it. This is it. Hold on. Um, wouldn't you know it? All right. No, I don't believe that is anything to do with his health or his age. But I would like to. Oh, maybe let's see. Let's see what's what lies beneath. Clarify the death card because he knows. Did you? The American economy has tanked. Um, Morale has tanked. And now Burkina Faso thinks the soldiers that came and the people that came and attacked his base and killed 50 of his soldiers were Americans. But he's not going to overkill. He may whack. I mean, he might sink a ship or something to say, don't play with me. But he's not the one to be played with. And did you know that they were sending people? Now check this out. I heard this on First Post. You know how they send they're deporting criminals out of the country? They deported some down in Rwanda, and I think some in Uganda and some in Kenya. Um, when they tried to deport them to Burkina Faso, Traore said no. And then they came to find out, what was it, Nigeria and some other places? They did their research and found out these people were not criminals at all. They were engineers. Um, they were working people and professional people. And some of those people were in the midst of getting their paperwork done, getting their approvals for citizenship. And Traore said, we're not going to be a part of this. We still remember. Now that's something else, folks. They're still feeling the pains of slavery when their people were shipped out to parts unknown. And Traore said, we will not accept any government forced persons who have no belonging. I said, what? In other words, they don't have any family here. They don't speak the language. They know nothing of. They consider it trafficking. How about them apples? So, Tim, let's clarify. What is the death card? What is the death card? So now, internationally, the United States is trafficking again, legally trafficking people, slaving people. Well, hello, Imoni. How are you? Charlotte, hi. Did I say hi? I was looking at your name, getting ready to say hi. So let's see. What is the death card? What is the death? What is it? What is the death? So right now, not only is the United States broke, our name is mud, and now we're back in the slave business again. Thank you for the heart. Oh, look at this. When I wanted to know what this was, it says situations are about to explode. So it's about there's more stuff, folks. More stuff. More stuff. Mm. Look at this though. Look at the bottom. Read the bottom. I can't. In flames. Mm. And I hope and pray that's not true, or he's hitting us back right now, because he's got Russia backing him. Well, not backing him. Russia does support him with intel, intelligence. Um, yeah, toxic. We know. So let's keep going. So I'll put that back here. So Philonica was getting ready to go up in flames, I guess. Lordy, yeah. I'm sorry. Hello, Robin Atkins. I'm sorry, Charlotte. We know. Okay, what I say with our breathing exercise, extend it to 5 counts. Breathe in through the nose for 5 counts. Hold it for 5 counts. Exhale through the mouth for 5 counts. That will help you. Also, hum and use it as a mantra. You'll feel your lips buzzing if you're doing it right. And sometimes between the actual sound of the hum and the lips tickling, you'll calm down. It'll be better. Yeah, look at this. It's like the Dems have decided to finally come back with something to force to hit back, and now he's at a standstill. Yeah. Oh, he wants to hit somebody with that stick too. He does. He is livid. Waiting for a return. This is a 3 of Wands. Waiting for a yield. Waiting for some kind of a return after all the stuff he's done. And I'm not sure he's going to get one. He's not getting what he thought he was. Let us see. Gemini. He didn't think things through. Look at this. Moved too fast. He moved mercurially quick. Gemini fast. Did not think anything through. Just went in there, had Musk do whatever he was supposed to do, destroy this, destroy that, pull that money in, give it to him, and now it's all blown up in his face. Now he's worried about the Epstein secrets. This is the high priestess. She's got records. You see the little Torah in her lap? That's the holy book, but it's also a secret sitting between the 2 pillars. That's esoteric. Well, that's Kabbalah, basically, but that's esoteric knowledge, hidden knowledge. And it is so hilarious because they're still fighting over releasing the federal files on Epstein and redacting his name, and they're doing this and doing that, and the victims are coming up with footage. They've got pictures, they've got dates, times, they've got souvenirs, and those that did not survive, those that were suicided, their families have information. And they're not turning them over to the government. They're turning them over to Wall Street Journal, maybe the Times. They're turning them over to the media, the established media. Ooh, what was that about, Cat? Leos, they don't include in the prize. Okay, moving right along. Yeah, people have questions. MAGA has questions. The public wants to know, and we want to know now. You see that, how fiercely he's coming in with the questions. And we're a little tired of Miss Caroline Levitt sitting up there lying through her teeth. He's becoming unstable. 2 of Pentacles. He's up and down at the same time. He's unstable. Yeah, I know he's a Gemini, but he's really unstable, for real, for real. And who did we say this was? Is this Ghislaine Maxwell? Yesterday, we want to know, Imoni. Yesterday. Oh, like yesterday. Yeah. I told you all that she came out of a maximum security prison, and it is called a low security, minimum security prison, not a low security prison, but a minimum security prison. It's a camp. They don't even have how many guards? Do you know they can count the guards of that place on your hand? So she's getting ready to snitch. Or, you give me what I want and I give you what you want. What do you want me to say? I'll say it. But you have to pardon me first. Put it in writing. She's not stupid. I still say she was the cheese, the big cheese behind it all. Whatever it is, he's going to keep on moving right on through things, regardless of how he feels. Mm-hmm. But things are going. This is the wheel of fortune. His fortune is changing. His strength is waning. His thoughts are diminished. I didn't say dementia. I said they're diminishing. They're getting illogical. Well, we know he's irrational right now. And his emotions, ooh, he's still the king. I need to be the king. I am sometimes. The people get mad with the king, but the hell with them. I'm the king. Real wild one here. Real wild. Mm-hmm. And he's thinking about making new connections. So, the bits. I'm sorry. Yeah. New connection somewhere else. Hello, Allison. Mm-hmm. And so he's making new connections. So he thinks, or new alliances. Bottom of the deck is the White House. Four of Wands. A lot of infighting going on. A lot of infighting. Who could it possibly be fighting inside the White House? J.D. Vance and who? Oh, they okay. They don't know. Ooh, okay. They don't know what to say. They don't know what to tell Caroline to come out and lie about. There's a lot of confusion, a lot of manipulation, but the announcement is about to be made regarding, it's more than likely, they're going to be talking about how these state legislators are leaving the states so they don't have to vote on different things. And there is, I bet you that's Ms. Bondi right next to the Justice card, AG. But well, that could be Lady Justice, because here is Ms. Bondi again, exposing something. What's going on here? What you putting out there? Or she's being exposed. Well, we all know what she was, who she's affiliated with. Her brother's right up there in the group with those guys. So she's trying to protect herself and her brother. He owes somebody money, and he has not paid them. And look at this again. Again. Is this attack on the money or attack on the agency? This is a straight up attack on the money again. Now, is that America's money or is that his personal money? Give me a second. Well, I would say it's a battle over money because he has lost our money. And he's not getting that money for that ballroom. Carol wants her money. Yeah, this Carol wants her money too. So he mm-hmm. He tried to make some things happen and it fell through. And now that's where the money went. And now he's trying to stand on his own 2 feet. I guess he's trying to be trustworthy again? Not trustworthy. What's the word when you're financially stable? Trying to prove that you're financially stable. Nah, don't think so. Don't think so. because there's a lot of shady things going on around with this person, and the whole world knows it, and they see it. I did it again. I'm so sorry with the naughty bits. Oh, here. I'm going to get it this time, though. Yeah. Uh, even the cult understands. Well, wait a minute. Okay. Since I have to do it this way, he felt he was the star. He's the king of the show. He's the star of the show. Cult leader. But even they know it was all about the money. And the MAGA folks, they're hurt. They're very disappointed. And on top of that, the areas that they tried to build up, those little white communities, those white towns, where if you were anything other than white, you were banned from going in there. They tried that up the road. Every time I hear things like that being set up, I crack up. Because they put out money. You hear me? Those people actually pulled together. They put out millions only to screw it all up within a few months. It's not new. Don't get excited, folks. Yeah, money. He screwed up this money too. Getting back to that. Yeah, and so, oh well, oh well, and now he's saying it's so hard to be victorious in this place. Yeah, what he's going to have to do to get out from under it. He's too overwhelmed to even do it. And here again, I have him. Now here I have him withdrawing with a broken heart, walking away with a broken heart. Now he might feel like he should just throw his hands up and walk away because he's not viewed as the lovable king anymore. He's more like the devil. People don't love him anymore. That's that Leo ascendant of his. They don't love their king anymore. They think he's a jackass. And I did it all for you. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Yeah, now he's hemmed up. This is the hangman. Yes, this is the hangman. And taking out of school, yeah, everything. Yes, civics, economics. They want you to be dumb. All they want you to do is be young and dumb. And we have, yeah, okay, here we go. Oh, look at this. Okay, he and his boy. Okay. Now with these, I'm checking for the naughty bits. No naughty bits. His past with his buddy Epstein. Now this is an interesting way to look at things. He knows his past is really unloading. He and his sorry, where am I? He and his buddy. He and Epstein. Gradually, slowly. That's the Six of Cups. Information is trickling in. Oh no, he goes here. They go here. It's trickling in about his they were businesses. Allegedly, escapades. And the judge has it. The judge is looking over it. There's a judge somewhere. Could be Boasberg. Doesn't have to be. But somebody's waiting. They just cannot. Oh yeah, Irene Hyde, Derek. Kamala won, but what they did, everybody, it's known now. It's already known now. It was voter suppression because they took votes by the millions that were for hers and threw them out. Literally, trash on the side of the road. They just threw them out. Yeah. And do you know this man? I guess that's the difference between us and them. He has his eye on moving on somewhere else in the world where he can start all over again. Six of Swords and the Two of Wands. But right now, I'm reading on Fearless Leader here for the month of August. Right now, he feels that he is tied up. He's stuck here. He hasn't finished quite with the United States, but he will shortly, and he is very disappointed. He is open to new partnerships. Hmm. He wants those partnerships quick, fast, in a hurry because he's ready to lay down. He's ready to retire right about now, but there's still something else he needs to do with his pact, his group, that will be perfect for him, satisfactory for him. The big three. Mm. Or that could have been a. Ooh, look at this! Look at this! Now I've got to read this in a different. This is just say it. This man. Are you ready for this? Oh, he feels the women of the world have betrayed him. Girl power has betrayed him. Queen of Wands, Ten of Swords. After all he did to expand their world. Yes, it was secret and it was behind their backs, but he did. He offered them very little, but even with that little bit, he sees that he's. Oh. I didn't have any water up here. Jeez, oh, is mm. It's the attitude of I did you a solid. Have you ever met men with that kind of attitude? I've met women with that attitude. And the attitude is, as a matter of fact, I got into a nasty little 2-minute argument with a friend of mine over this. Um, Here it is, Cassie and Diddy. We all saw him kick the hell out of her. And I had another woman say, well, she wanted the money. She wanted an album. Even so, he may have tricked those girls into prostitution, allegedly. With the send of allowed Epstein to steal them, or Epstein stole them, or whatever the hell they were. Happened. Well, you know what happened. They were trafficked, allegedly. So I gave you a solid. I gave them a solid. They were poor anyway. They would have just been with some bum, laid up with some bum, some ne'er-do-well. Because of me, they met rich men, high-value men. That's what that is. And now that I've given myself a head, I don't know how I get. Let me clear this for a minute. Hold your ears, folks. Woo! I gotta clear myself. I should have waited and eaten later. Let me find a fan to turn on. That attitude. That's the attitude. I gave you a solid. I gave you a lift up. Now, I'll be perfectly honest. In some countries, that's done every day. That is acceptable to those folks. I don't know how the girls feel about it. I wouldn't like it, but maybe I don't know. I don't know. But we don't do that over here. So I thought, I don't know. I don't know of anybody who would sell their daughters. I don't know of anybody who would be okay with, modeling for down to walk the runway is one thing, but hopping a plane to go to some foreign land to meet some old man my grandfather's age, and you want me to do what? Get on my knees too? That wouldn't sit right with it. Maybe that's because we're here, Americana. We have safeguards. We're only going to fall but so low. I don't know. But we don't do that over here. We don't like that kind of thing over here. And I just was talking about that. I was did, I'm just talking about that. The manipulation of the poor by the emperor and the cronies. Hmm. And how Miss Ghislaine over here met those girls working. Hey, I can. Look, if you let me talk to you. You want to make some real money, girls? Let me talk to you. And of course, they said yes. Hmm. Oh, rich man, you're pretty enough for a rich man. Have you ever heard? Back in my teen years, in my early 20s, yeah, I was told you're pretty enough for a rich man, or here's the clincher: you're pretty enough to marry a white man. I just like passed it on. I just passed it right on. Keep on going. I smile and I keep going. That's that mentality. That was her approach. Of course, the girls sure make more money doing what they might be thinking they're overtime. What? Just wear this dress and do what? Yeah, you can model. Me model? Oh, I don't know about that. You're pretty enough. Sure. Buys her little what lipsticks or lip glosses. Here, try some of this on. No, you can keep it. It's yours. Oh, let me make your face up. Come on over. I've got some girls here. We're gonna play makeup. We're gonna work. A friend of mine wants us to introduce his makeup, and you can help us with that. You see where I'm going, folks? Yeah, how about that? And she doesn't either. She doesn't care. Well, that's Melania. Where is she from? Slovenia? I don't. I didn't even know the place was somewhere near you. It used to be Yugoslavia. Yeah, yeah. John Casablancas. Yes. Yes, and I don't know, Kat, if you know, Kat, you're way too young to know anything about John Casablancas, but in my day, that was the agency. Also, Wilhelmina, Morris. Oh boy. And so now Put Up a Dump has to come up with some new ideas to make some more money. And yeah, because he's exhausted the United States of America's banks and reserves. Extremely anxious about that. No, she doesn't care. Neither does he. Oh, you do? Okay, okay. And mm, it's like here I have it again. It's like this telephone call comes through to him, or he gets a phone call, or he gets a wake up call. Well, it could be a wake up call. That is a horn, and that is Gabriel. He has to reassess his position, and he's ready to leave. Like here we have the Knight of Wands again. And he's ready to go somewhere new to keep what he has. He's going to keep his money. So that's what's happening. Whatever it's still, let's check. Oh, shucks. What do I do with the pendulum, y'all? Oh, it's right here. It's still not telling me. Will Trump resign? Will he resign this month? It says yes. It says yes. Again, let's check the pendulum. Am I pregnant for the 10th time? Nope. Okay, not at all. Thank you. That was the test. So it keeps it's we will just have to see, folks. We will just have to see. And so now, okay, that's all. I just have to when I found out about I knew the Dems were leaving from Texas. I saw the plane yesterday, but this whole thing about having them arrested, I said, let me jump on here and chat with my group for a bit. Let me just jump on here. And I don't know what else is supposed to happen. I don't know what. I'm up here because that Lauren was downstairs watching television in the family room, and I didn't want to disturb her. And as soon as I come up here, I hear her coming up the steps. I could have stayed down there, you know. Uh-huh. Okay. Does anybody have any questions they would like for me to look into while I'm here? I'll be here for the next 10 minutes, folks, because I'm not usually here in the evening. I've been feeling good lately. I've been using the cocoa powder and just that, and my medicines and my vitamins, and I feel good. Putin 45 BB are close to, yeah, you ain't lying there. Oh, they're on there. All of them on the way out. All of them. All of them. Yes. Will Ghislaine be spirited away? Someone else, I heard that on the news. Someone else asked that question. What is it? When you say spirited away, Kat, do you mean uh, leave the country or leave this life? I'll ask both. Will Ghislaine be removed from the camp she is down in Texas? Will she? Yes, she'll be removed. Will she be unalived? No. Will she be granted a pardon? Yes. Or whatever you call it. She is going to be. Well, when they sent her down there, that was letting you know she was on her way out the door. And I still. Is Ghislaine Maxwell the queen pin of all this sex trafficking and child trafficking? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. So, let me. I have to. I have to ding this before I put it away. That's what I thought. Oh, she'll be very much alive. Oh, is she going back to England? Is she going? No. Spirit is saying no. Is it Ghislaine going back to England once she's free? Don't think so. They don't think so. Okay. Is Diddy going to be released anytime soon? Is Diddy going to be released anytime soon? No. Is Diddy going to be in jail for the next 10 to 20 years? Is Diddy going to do 10 to 20 years? No. Is Diddy going to stay there 5 years? They're going to stay 5 more years. No. Is Diddy going to be released? Can't make up his mind. No. Unsure. It says no, but it started out with a yes, and then it just, let me try that. I don't know. It's unsure. It could be probation. Is Diddy going to get probation for prostitution? Is he going to get probation? Ain't that a bitch? He's going to get probation. Okay. Okay. Now. Yeah. Oh, I like, yeah. Her father groomed her. You know what? Yeah. And they're a family. I say, if daddy was a spy, baby girl's a spy too. hmm She'll get out, but not without leaving. Oh, no, she'll probably set up a new business here. Probably right in Texas. Mhm. Spiritual reasons for paving the White House? Other than he doesn't like roses? Are there spiritual reasons that Trump is paving the White House? I mean, paving the White House? No. Mm-mm. No. He's, every king has to have their ballroom for the soiree, not the for the balls. That's all that is. Hmm. He said he put it up there because he didn't want the ladies who were coming to break their heels or get their heels muddy. Will there be any changes to the Supreme Court place replacement justices coming up? Hmm. All right, now somebody has to die, don't they? All right, this year will there be any Supreme Court replacement justices this year? No. Now they have one. Oh, that's not Supreme Court. No. Mm-mm. Nobody's going anywhere this year. Well, Obama's fine. He wish he could hang out with Obama and pick up girls. Come on. Oh, that would be great. That would be great. Well, Kataji Brown, Justice Brown, will she become Chief Justice in her lifetime? There you go, Allison. That's a yes as of today. That might be. Gee, look at that. You see that? She very well may could. Maybe, maybe. Let me get up here. Oh, I've got the top chat, so let me get the live chat. Every time I change it, it just goes right on back. Okay. So let me catch up here. Oh, while I'm here, let me put into uh hmm. I want to put my Cash App in there. I'd appreciate a donation. Can't see. Okay. That's not it either. All right. And drop me some little change. You have no idea. I'm over here counting pennies again in between Social Security checks. But anyway, where was I now? We're at the live chat. Thank you, Allison. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So now, where are we? Okay. Club Fed. No cameras. Not a lot of cameras. Not a lot of guards. Okay. Okay. Mhm. Good night. Yeah. Oh, okay. Good evening, Gail. Gail Harris. Gail G. Thank you. Thank you. Mhm. Okay. Mhm. Your cards. No, I gotta make these cards. I have a deck. My daughter was looking for them. I don't know where they ran off to. Nobody has any clues, but they are a sex deck, a tarot, which is interesting in itself. It's in Arizona. I forgot what it. Oh yeah, we did that. Okay. Okay. Okay, Sheila. I don't know what that means. All right. Okay. I just missed that. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so very, very much. Hmm. Who is that? I can't see who that is. Okay. Your name's not coming up, but thank you very much. I can't see your face. Okay. Thank you for the $15. Why isn't your name coming up? No, Charlotte, that's you. Thank you. Okay, I can see. I see. Yeah, yeah. I hear you. I hear you. And I am still reading. I have to, Allison. I'm reading your book, and I'm like going, okay, okay, okay. And it's like, no, I will do a couple pages on your book. And if I look up with the TV on, if I have YouTube on, then up comes a video about your alchemy. I'm like, oh, especially out before there was African spirituality, there was alchemy. Oh my goodness. And so I'm letting it all sink in. It is like, wow. I'm ready for it now. Thank you so very, very much. I'm ready for it now. Everybody, did you know Allison's got a book out? Allison, you want to tell them about your book? You want to take a minute and tell the chat about your book? Mhm. Hi, Linda Russell. Hello, hello. Yeah, Obama's laughing at him. He could have called him up on. Look, the way they do things, he could Parumpadump could have called Obama up and said, "Hey, look, I'm gonna be talking cash trash about your black ass, so don't be offended," because that's what he does. That's what he does. Okay, okay, that's cool. Okay, thank you, Allison. I appreciate that. Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah. I mean, you can drop it in here. I can't get. I'm on my laptop now, so I can't get to it. Put it in the chat. I'm serious. Put it in the chat. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she has. It is. It's fascinating. Oh, and I love your writing. Did I tell you that? I love it. I just love the flow. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 Kat says we would love to read it. Let us know where we can buy a copy. Yeah. And I'm even still working on mine. I'm like, oh my God. So I've been a couple days away from it, but I'll be back at it tomorrow. My mom, yours, mine too, babe. My mom paid for that too. Okay, darlings, it's time. What is it? Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. I just got to work here. It's time for me to get off work. I love this 1 hour work for work and then go lay down or something. That's cool. Yeah, but I just had to. I am. Thank you for Be Well. Thank you for Be All. Health and love. I'll chant for all y'all every day. So if you got some sudden money or anything special happens, let us know. Let us know. I want to know. I know it's working. I just like to hear the stories. Oh, I hope not. Mm, mm-mm. I hope not. I want him fully cognizant, fully cognitive, fully cognizant, whatever, fully aware of what's going to hit him. hmm But he doesn't even see it like that, Linda. He's like, oh well, you know how many failed businesses he has. Now he's going to the next place and do something else. Now, I doubt if anybody's gonna let him run in their country. Nobody's that stupid, but us over here. But he's going to go somewhere else and take money from somewhere else and do some other things somewhere else until the Grim Reaper does get him. That's what he does. We just fell for it this time. And then we have to take a look at us. Well, not necessarily us, but as a country, we have to take a look at ourselves. Like, what the hell were we smoking or drinking or breathing? Or yeah. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Thank you all for the hearts. Thank you. Linda, I can, every now and then, if I get too, sometimes even if I sleep all night, sometimes when I wake up, I just don't do anything. I just want to get spiritual. And I'm in my books, I'm in my chanting, I'm in my writing, I'm in all day long. And then I look up and then, oh, it's time to eat dinner, time to cook. And then I'm sitting there in front of, I'm going to break from all the work I do. So what am I going to do? I'm going to YouTube and I want to laugh at some Country Wayne skits. And I'm about, I don't know, 5 or 6 of them behind. So I'm binging back to back. And then, oh my goodness, one of my favorite TV shows has been added to YouTube, Hudson and Rex, the new episodes. And like, so that's why I'm here tonight. I just blew my whole day. So every now and then I will pop in, I guess, in the evening. Okay. You got a book too, Sheila? Oh, girl, yes, indeed. Can we hear? Can you send us a little something? I need to. You know what? I'm going to put some more nickels together, and I'm going to use Streamyard. That way, I can have you come up and chat for us. We can chat together. We're going to be both online, and we can chat to the chat, and you can play your music, and Charlotte can come up and do her piece, and whoever's got some talent to come up and do our piece. Let's do it like that. But I got to get the StreamYard. I'm going to get not the free one, of course. The one I want is going to have to cost some money a week, so I have to make some adjustments. All right. Until later, my darlings. Mwah. Have a good evening.